Hey everyone, this is Brian Kurtz with LiveChatToText.com, the premier site where you can get tips, tricks, and strategies on how you can both use and promote chat to text on either your website or your social media profiles. Today we're going to be giving you a quick video tutorial on how to resize and install your chat to text button on your website or blog. I know when I went to do this for the first time on my own site that the thing was just way too big and it needed to be sized down, and some people don't really know how they get that size down, how they get it uploaded, and how they make the code work so that it actually calls up their chat window when people click on it. So that's what we're going to be covering in this video. Here's the steps you're going to need to follow. You're going to need to install the Measure It add-on for Firefox. I use Firefox for pretty much everything, and you can from there determine the size that you need. You need to know what size the image needs to be in order to resize it. You're going to then download the image from the chat to text control panel. You'll resize it with a tool like GIMP or some other type of tool. We're going to use GIMP for our example. Then you'll upload the revised picture, and then from there you'll be able to install the tweaked code on your blog or website. So today for our example we're going to be using our website right here, live chat to text, and I've actually removed the actual chat button that is going to be going right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and show you exactly step by step you through how to get that done. The first thing that you're going to need to do, like I said, is install the Measure It add-on. So you go to Tools and Add-ons, and then you can say Get Add-ons, and you just search for Measure It, and you'll be able to get it, install it, and then restart Firefox and it'll work for you. What it does is it creates down here a little gadget that looks like a ruler, and when you click on it, it allows you to measure how many pixels things are on your screen. So this little area here is 311 by 88. And we don't really care how high things are, we just care about how wide they need to be. So we know that this is about how wide we need our box to be. So let's find out and write it down exactly where we need to be at. Alright, it looks like we need to be right around 218, maybe 220. Let's just say 200, let's say 218. So we'll write that down, 218 pixels wide. Like I said, we don't care about how tall it is. So from here we're going to log into our chat to text control panel, and you'll go to Profile, and then you'll go to Integration. To load it on your website, you need to select one of these buttons. This is the one I like to use, so you click on that and then you select HTML integration. Alright, from here what we need to do is copy this text, and we'll right click on it and we'll say copy, and then we need to upload it to our blog. So here I am in my WordPress control panel. You can use wherever you're going to load it up on your site, that's fine. But what we need to do for WordPress is we need to make sure that we're using the right sidebar, and it looks like we are. And then we add a text widget. And we say edit, and we paste the code in. And we can say done, and we say save changes. Now if we refresh our page here on our website, we can see that this is probably a little bit big. Yes, it is. In fact, about 1/3 of it's gone. So what we need to do is we need to save this image so that we can actually resize it. So right click on the image and select Save As. Then go in here. I created you can save it to your desktop. It doesn't really matter where you save it, just remember where you saved it to. And I created a folder called Your Button right on the desktop, and we'll save it to that folder. From here what we need to do is open up that actual file in our image editing software. So for our example, we're going to be using the GIMP software, which is free. Just go to Google and search for GIMP, and it should pull up for you. You can download it and install it. So we'll say File, Open, and we're going to find that file right there. Select it, and here is the picture. Now if we go to Image and we say Scale Image, it tells us that the image is 270 pixels wide. Now we need it to be 218, and we won't, and the height will adjust automatically. And then you click Scale, and it's now resized the image down to 218 pixels wide. You say File, and then you say Save As, and we'll say Chat to Text button and then say 218 because that's how wide it is. And then we'll just say save, and we'll say save again. Shrink that file down, that program. Now let's just check and make sure it's there. Here it is. Chat to text button 218. And now we need to get it uploaded to the internet. So you can use a service like PickOodle or ImageStack or anything like that. But for our example, we'll use PickOodle. And so you create an account that's free, and you can say browse, and you select that revised version of the button, and you say open, and then you just say upload it, and it's going to upload that image for you, and it is now has its own spot out there on the internet. Now you're going to scroll all the way down past all these different links and things, and you want the direct link to the image URL. So you're going to select the whole thing, and you're going to say right click on it and say copy, and then we're going to go back into our blog. We go back to where we pasted that code originally, and we look in here and we can see that it says that it's sending people, once they click on it, to here, chat2text.com/whatever. But we need the image URL. So right here, we're going to replace that. So we'll delete it out, and then we'll paste the new one in right there. Make sure it's wrapped in quotation marks. From there to there, make sure it starts in HTTP and it ends in .jpg. And then we just say done, and we say save changes. We go back to our blog, we hit our refresh button. If you've installed it on a static website, that's fine too. Hit the refresh button and it should show up. There it is. Click on it to make sure that it's linking properly. As we can see, it is here. And now you're good to go. So that is how you resize and install a chat to text button on your website or blog. Once again, thanks for stopping by livechat2text.com. Feel free to come back anytime you need for more chat to text tips, tricks, and strategies that you can use on a daily basis.